at home, cover your ears.
You fraudulent mother.
All right, that's enough of that one. That's enough of that.
I'm gonna bring a revelation level reckoning to you.
The only reason, if I was there, he would be really quiet. He would still say his because he knew there was people in between us. But it really doesn't matter. So, hey, don't worry about it. November 15th, I'm bringing extra pillows. I'm bringing a blanket. I'm going to tuck you in. I'm going to coddle you. I'm going to hug you. And then slowly but surely, we're going to put you to sleep.
It's the guy that can take a good punch in his face. And at the end of the day, I've proven time and time again against guys that are just good at getting punched in the face that they need fucking more.
Here we go again. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe to toe. We can rock, we can roll. Here we go again. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe to toe. We can rock, we can roll. Here we go again. Right now, let's go. Me and you, toe to toe. We can rock, we can roll.
So we can't do that because you're over there, Mike. Joe. All right. Hold on. I got it. All right. Here we go. We're just testing out the equipment there. There we go. Can I have my questions? Mikey, grab my questions. All right. Thank you, buddy. Don't throw these at me, please. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm supposed to invite Andrew Mack. Dude, you guys all threw me off, so I'm sorry that I'm a little backwards. Boom. And Nick, I just sent you the link for the other people. All right, perfect. So our first question, who should I go? I'm going to go to Casey Norton. Casey Norton, having not fought in almost a year, how does it finally feel to have a fight and fight for a belt as well against Isiah Torres? And this question is from Fightbook MMA, Jarrett Kelly.
It feels great, honestly. It's been a year, and then I've been missing it overall, and I've been training hard, and I'm just super excited to go through this whole weekend and enjoy win, lose, draw, whatever. It's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. So excited.
With the same question from Jarrett Kelly. He's though obviously you don't want to look forward past Saturday, but he said if you do happen to win, how active do you want to be? It seems like fights have been kind of sporadic for you.
Yeah, so I'd like to fight 3-4 times a year. That would be my goal. And if I'm healthy, then I'd happily take more than that. I was off from fights pulling out and me having a few injuries, but I like to fight 3 times a year. That's what I would really want.
Awesome. So next we'll go to the champ, Isiah Torres. This is your first time defending a belt. Is there any added pressure for you going into this matchup against Casey Norton?
No, fighting with the belt, there's no added pressure. It's just about beating more top-ranked guys from out here, building your record, building your resume, and that's ultimately what it is to get it to a bigger show, and that's what we're trying to do.
All right. So sticking with after the Saturday night, he's got a similar question, but a little fun spin on it. Jarrett Kelly wants to know, if you defend the title, what's on the menu post-fight? Burger, lobsters, what kind of food guy are you?
So like when you're weight cutting, I know for a lot of guys up here, when we're weight cutting, we're going to have weird cravings of stuff that we want to go. For me, it's pizza right now, pizza and wings. So for sure, let's go get that. And then what was the first part of that question?
After you defend the title,
Yeah.
what's the post-fight meal?
Oh yeah, for sure, it's pizza and wings for me.
All right, perfect. Perfect. Pizza and wings. You can't complain. Main Street Sports has amazing wings. Amazing. All right. I am going to go to Jay Perrin. What about this fight with the party excites you the most?
I'll wait for the petulant child to stop. Are you good now? You got it all out? Okay, good for you. Good job. Stay quiet over there for a minute. What excites me about this is just the ability to put this to bed, to show everybody what I've known for years, that this person doesn't belong in the same cage as me or really anybody that he's fought in the last 3 fights, right? So just put it to bed, beat him bell to post for 5 straight rounds. You know what I mean? He wanted 3 rounds. I asked for 5 rounds so we could just get as much fight as we can out of it. So for 25 straight minutes, I'm either just going to pop him in the nose and make him bleed and then send him back into obscurity, back to Florida, because after me, really, he's been using my name to kind of make himself known around here for years at this point. So I'm just happy to put this to bed and just prove what I've already known. What everybody really knows is that this guy is just a big voice and a tough head, but not really much skill. So easy matchup, good name, sounds good to me.
Follow up from Jarrett from Fightbook MMA. As we all know, you and the party have had words in the past. I think you've already answered this question, but I'm going to ask you because he sent it in. Is this just another fight or is there animosity? Jarrett, come on, man.
To be honest with you, this whole camp, I mean, Joe's become a thing that is funny to me. He's not really something that maybe a few years ago, I would have given him the credit to be like, oh, this is somebody that I should pay attention to. But now when I pay attention to him, it's more for like a laugh or like a chuckle. Like, oh, of course Joe did that. You know what I mean? He's more like a meme to me than anything. So it's really not animosity per se. Like I said, it's just I'm a man of my word, unlike him. So I say that I'm going to do something. I said I was going to fight him. I've tried to do that for 5 years. Here I am. You know what I mean? Like even today, as an example, I showed up to the thing that I said I would be there for. Joe doesn't do that as often. So animosity, not really. It's just a chance to be done. That's it. So not really any animosity. He's just something to get past, I suppose. Another body who happens to have a meme attached to his personality.
All right. So we're going to jump over to the party. A lot of talk about this fight with you guys for many years. Jared Kelly wants to know, what will a possible win over Jay mean to you, as he's been a staple of Cage Titans for so many years, and you've become a staple of Cage Titans for so many years. What does a win over Jay mean to you? Yeah, for sure.
It really doesn't mean much to me. Like, it's just beating a fucking bum, some crackhead off the street that fought in the UFC a few times. Me and him have the same number of wins in the UFC. That's 0. So he's as much of a loser that I am. He is. He's a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. Saturday night, it gets put to bed, and I can't wait because I'm in touch with myself, and I'm in touch with who I am as a person and all my sins as a human and all the things I do great. And at 40 years old, I'm one guy that these guys can't they can't put away easy. Even their best guys up here can head kick me in 10 seconds of the fight, and I'm around every round, every minute of the fight. And that's not what I'm trying to give to you guys. I'm trying to give you guys a bloody classic, something that everyone's going to remember and talk about. Jay can talk all he wants, but like I said, he's all about grabbing people and making these fights boring. He's never fought outside of the Northeast. He's not like Isaiah or me, who fight in a different region with our the chips stacked against us, and we still come out here and perform. We're here in another gladiator's home, in another den, without our families. Maybe we bring some friends. You bring a baby, I bring my girlfriend. But this is us versus them, and it's me versus him. It's personal. He's probably pissed that I fucked his ex-girlfriend a few years ago. He's pissed that I probably fucked his ex-wife 2 years before that. And they've probably been telling him that. But that's Jay. He's a loser, and that's what it is. People like me better, and they suck my dick better.
I'm gonna pull one thing out, not that. But you mentioned your age, and Jarrett wants to know, win, lose, or draw, what makes you still want to fight at your age?
Hatred. I have a lot of hate, and I have a lot of trauma as a kid, and I really just want to prove myself to everyone. You know what I mean? I think I'm different. I'm a type of person that loves this for a different reason. He needs this. I don't need this. I do it for the love of MMA. I'm like the grand uncle master at Fusion XL. Everyone that works with me, all the girls, all the lightweights, all the flyweights, Charles, everyone, they know how much they love me and they know how much I care for everyone. And I'm a bad guy because I need to be a bad guy. And this world is dark and it's full of fucking poison and full of guys like Jay who use people's. He's done a lot of weird stuff, scream weird stuff after people have passed away, whose people's moms didn't even like that. But he's a weirdo. I'm not going to step on anybody's toes and anything like that because it's just weird. I'm a respectful guy. He's a classless human being, like I said. He does lots of methamphetamines to get himself correct. And I'll see you guys Saturday night. It's going to be the funeral. It's going to start with a little bit of mariachi and end with some EDM on his head.
All right. So with that being said, I guess I did promise everybody they would have a chance to rebuttal. So there was some pretty heavy stuff thrown there. Jay, anything that you want to mention?
No, it's just this is the type of person we're dealing with. Really, is that we're at a professional cage fighting thing that has to do with two men that have a personal beef between each other that are going to sell it in cage. And what he decided to do was talk about. You're right. Personal. Very good. Very good.
You die Saturday.
Okay, cool.
No matter what you say, my focus is on you getting spanked. I don't care what you say. You can say all the dumb shit you are. You're not smart. You didn't go to college. You don't have a degree. You're a loser. The fuck?
Mm-hmm. Are you done? Are you good now? Did Joey have enough time? Does he need a little bit more? Are you watching F1? Oh, okay. That's good, buddy. Why don't you watch F1? Maybe get a bib. Okay. Thank you. Like I said, a petulant child because he one, he can't stay quiet when he's been instructed. Two, he has to bring up people's mothers and fucking people's mothers and wives. And then he just brought up the speech that I made for my friend Arthur who died because he's a piece of shit. So I don't really have anything to say to Joe because his character shows. He keeps saying he's a piece of shit. I don't have anything to say. I just want to hit him. So I'll see you Saturday.
All right. I'm going to do my best to bring our guy, Andrew Mack, into the stage. Let me see if I got him here. Let me see if I get you in there, Andrew Mack. Boom.
What's up?
Andrew
You hear
Mack.
me?
Watch F1.
Good luck with this one, my man. So let's see what you got.
Starting with the party. So we talked a couple weeks ago. We talked about that mouth guard. Did you get a new mouth guard yet?
Hold on, Andrew Mack. I got to unmute you, brother.
So, Joe, we talked a couple weeks ago. We talked about the mouth guard incident. Did you get that new mouth guard you wanted yet? Now I can't hear you guys. Hello?
All right, Andrew. There we go.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you, but so Joe, we talked a couple weeks ago about the mouth guard incident at Ring Titans 1. Did you get that new mouth guard that you wanted yet?
I did get that new mouthpiece because Andrew Mack, you're the fucking man. Sisu, sponsor me or whatever. Send me a shout out. Sisu, SISU mouth guards or whatever. You're the best. So that's going to be helping me kick Jay's ass so he doesn't have a problem when my mouthpiece doesn't fall out. So you won't have another excuse, okay?
And Joe, you initially wanted a two-person interview with Jay, which he declined. How does it feel to be here with him at the press conference? Like, what, 6 feet away from him?
I mean, he has a lot of BO, and like I said, he has really bad teeth and shit. For a younger man, I feel like he needs to clean up. I mean, he dresses like an idiot. He doesn't look cool. I mean, if I was 31, I'd be pimping and styling, but I got to pay for kids and shit. So I get all my shit from the Burlington Coat Factory. So if you guys want to sponsor me, hit me up. I need the sponsorships. But besides that, it's like standing next to a dumpster, you know? I take my shit, I pee, I throw my trash in it, and that's it. That's what Jay is. He's a piece of trash, piece of white trash. That's all he is.
Going to Jay. So I've seen a lot of build-up on your socials about this fight. Can you talk a little about the emotional journey that's been leading up to Saturday?
Like I said before, and I've said it in other interviews, this fight isn't a battle of skill, because if it were, you know what I mean, we wouldn't be having this discussion. It's a battle of ego, which is what he's doing right now. Joe is doing this thing where he tries to intimidate people before he gets in the ring with them because somehow that makes him feel stronger or helps him hype himself up into the fight. He's done this several times. There's really no emotional, journey to have other than within myself. If there is no enemy within, no enemy without, can harm us. It's an African proverb. So that's basically what I've lived by. You know, it's a proverb. I don't know if you know what that is, brother.
You're not African. You're a dumbass, bro. Use your own shit.
Spell proverb. Spell proverb. Exactly. Spell proverb. Exactly. Words are hard. You're an invited guest here. Be quiet, miss. Be quiet, miss. Exactly. You deserve each other. See what I mean? This is what they are. I'm cool. Nobody. This is your guy.
All right, going to Casey. So it's been a tough
Valdina
week.
actually is the champ because he beat you 5-0. 5-0. Who gives a fuck? He's the champ. He just said it. Go drink.
Going to Casey. So
Let's go. Let's keep it going, brother. Let's keep it
it's
going.
been a tough
Keep it
year with
moving.
canceled fights, injuries, as you mentioned. How's that affected your mentality, if all, for the better or worse? Does this give you more drive, or is it like frustration that's held you down a bit?
Who's that for?
Casey.
Can you repeat it?
So it's been a tough year with canceled fights, injuries. How, if at all, has this affected your mentality, either for the better, giving you more drive, or for the worse, weighing you down with frustration?
I didn't hear the question fully because, but thank you. It's hard to hear with that, but yeah, no, I super frustrating that fights fall out. You know, it is what it is, and I just try and roll the punches overall, and you know, I can't control everything in my life at that time, so it does make me more hungry though for this fight, and that's why I feel so excited for this. It's going to be so cool to be in basically a Coliseum again. And I loved it the first time I came through, and it's going to be great the second time for sure. So yeah, it definitely makes me more hungry.
Nice. Here we go, Andrew.
Going to Isaiah, what's the biggest shift you had to make, if any, going from training to fight Valdina to training to fight Norton, either like mentality or training wise or anything?
So going in to fight Valdina, he does a lot of moving around, so I don't think we would have been trading a lot in the middle. I'd been having to chase him around. With Norton, he likes to kind of get more into the fire. For me, it's more of an exciting fight. Both of us are going to be going forward. We both don't like to go backwards. So someone, I think, will be getting knocked out early.
All right, that was it for me. Thank you, guys.
All right, Andrew Mack. Anything last before you go?
All set.
I can't lose ones I've already lost.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrew Mack. Appreciate you having you. Jeez. All right. There we go. Go on. Show on stage. Andrew Mack's leaving us. Let's go. All right. Well, Nick, we had some questions from the social media. We want to pull those up and get to those and try to wrap this in the next 5 minutes. I think everybody's. Oh, Combat Wire's here. All right, Combat Wire. Hey, give him my microphone. I don't need it. Just introduce yourself and then ask whoever you're going to question.
All right, this is Ian from Combat Wire. I got a question for Jay. Jay, with you and Party both being veterans in this game, where do you see yourself having the advantage in this fight? Joe, you always bring the energy on fight night, and you always have the crowd either with you or against you. How do you plan to translate that energy into the cage come Saturday?
It's just going to be a beautiful energy, man. I'm all about love and war. And Saturday, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be Jay's funeral. He's probably going to retire and cry again. He's 31 years old, and he always wants to quit because he's a quitter. He doesn't fight outside of the Northeast. When's the last time you fought out of the Northeast, Jay? Who knows? Just in the UFC, the 3 times because he's a loser. You've seen me fight everywhere. Karate combat against the champion. Dirty boxing against Luis Saldana up at 145. You see me fight, what else? Game Bread bare knuckle MMA, all types of stuff. You've never fought anything and you never fought anyone. You stay at home and you pick and choose easy and good fights for you. That's why you're fighting a 40-year-old guy. And this is going to be a surprise to you when I spank you and I turn back the time on some Bernard Hopkins shit. I'm going to spank you and you're going to cry for the rest of your life. You're going to have to know that you lost to a 40-year-old bartender from Florida, a loser, a piece of shit from Ecuador, and it's going to be amazing. You're going to cry every night. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be sweet tears. I'm going to drink them every night. And then if Casey wants to match up February, I'll knock his bitch ass out after Isaiah probably puts him to sleep with a rear naked choke because he thinks his grappling's good, but his grappling's weak. So Isaiah, I would take his neck. Next question.
I'll go over to Casey then. Casey, your last 3 wins have been finishes. How confident are your ability to finish this fight this Saturday?
Dude, this guy's tough. I mean, I expect a hard fight. You know, I try my best never to underestimate people because anybody from no matter how they look clearly can be fighters still. So I know he's a tough dude, and I expect that coming forward, and I'm hoping that's the case because it's going to be an awesome fight. So, but you know, finishes are possible. I mean, we're both good enough on our feet to finish each other, and he's obviously got good jiu-jitsu, and I've got great wrestling and great top pressure. So it's going to be a great fight. We could finish each other honestly any round.
All right, Isaiah. You came off of a huge win in your last fight. You know, you shocked the hall. You beat a fan favorite in Joe Poirier. With this newfound energy, how do you feel with this momentum coming in?
So taking that fight, I was just kind of looking to stay active, try to get anywhere I could. Looking at Poirier, he was kind of talking a lot of crap the whole time. So that lit a fire. Beating him, obviously his team's going to want to get it back. We're going to fight Valdina. All right, cool. We'll give you the Valdino. Valdina pulls out. He's still training right now. So I don't know why he's pulling out. But I think this matchup is more exciting. It's going to allow me more finishing opportunities than if I was going to fight Valdina. Valdina would have been running a lot. But with Norton, we're going to be meeting in the middle. And there's a finish for both of us, like he said, at any time. But I just think my striking is a lot better. So I think he's going to be shooting pretty quick. Poirier said he wasn't going to shoot, and it took about 10 seconds for him to shoot in that one. And I kind of see that this one going the same way.
Thank you so much, Combat Wire. Casey, I know that these two are loud personalities, so it's been hard to get a word in. But any rebuttal to that, you're going to be shooting quick.
I mean, I said it before. I mean, we're in an MMA fight, so of course I'm going to shoot sometimes. I don't see myself being afraid and pushing me to shoot, but I'm ready and willing for that technical battle. Let's see it.
All right, Nick's got a couple social media questions sent in. We're going to wrap this up right after these questions. And if you have any questions that you want to put in the comments, now's your chance because we're giving this about 4 more minutes. Boom.
Okay, so this question comes in from Chris DiCarlo of Caged In Podcast. So this is for both Jay and Joe. After everything is said and done, do either of you see any chance of respect being earned and this is over and maybe the rivalry is done for good? Shake hands, put it all behind us?
Despite what I think about Joe personally, pardon me. Despite what I think about Joe personally, he is somebody that's brave enough to get into a cage and fight very tough people. He is right. He has fought very tough people before. So in that regard, as much as I respect him that way, that's about as far as it goes. We'll fight. We'll be done. Shaking hands, I don't see happening. That's fine. But I'm not going to be belligerent when I get my hand raised. We'll walk out, we'll be cordial, and that's the end of it. There's no reason for us to continue it. We've had our say. We've said enough to each other over the last few years. We're going to fight. It's going to be violent. I can already tell that. That's going to be a wonderful time. Whoever wins, that's the end of it. That's it.
Thank you, Jay. Joe?
There's always respect. There's a certain amount of respect I have for Jay, but I don't show that, and I don't give a fuck about that. This is business. This is war. Like I said, I don't care what I have to do to win. I I just want to win. Like, I don't give a fuck about him. And if I win, it's going to be sweet as fuck. I just can't wait because I know it's going to live and haunt him for the rest of his life. And that's what's the sweetest thing to me is the W is going to be cool, but knowing that he lost to me, that's what I'm here for. I don't want the money. I'm just here for the honor. Huh? No. I want the money. I want the money. I need that shit. You know, there's Christmas and Thanksgiving coming around the corner. But really beating Jay and having him live up to that every day of his life when he goes back to Joe Luo's on MMA. Shout out to Joe. He's a really cool guy. Talk to him a lot. I just can't wait to send him home and have him think about it every day, how he lost to a guy a decade older than him, a guy that's old and gets beat up by everyone, like he says. So I can't wait. Saturday night, tune in, get your stream, use my QR code. CageTitansFC.com if you need to get it on there. If you got any tickets left, you better get them quick because I don't think there's much left, okay? If not, please use Joe Penafiel or Isiah Torres. Don't use those guys as QR codes. They suck. And yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. Jay dies. It's his funeral Saturday night.
Thank you, Joe. We have one more question. This one goes to Mike. Mike, you have 5 title fights on this card. Bunch of household names, new amateurs on it. How do you feel about this coming together this weekend? How are you feeling about this year and this show coming together? And honestly, how are you holding up after this press conference?
Man, honestly, I'm super excited. You know, I've talked about this in the lead up to this fight. Like, this was kind of one of those fights I kind of gave up that was going to where we're going to put together. This was kind of a Khabib Ferguson type deal where we were like, yeah, you know, it would be fun, but it's probably never going to happen. When we finally made it happen, I definitely did a little bit of a dance. I was like, holy shit, it's really going to happen. And both guys are like, until he signs, I don't think it's going to happen. And both guys have also said until the cage door closes, they don't think it's going to happen. So we still got to get to Saturday. The way things happened here at the press conference, I was nervous we might not get to Saturday, but I'm hoping that we can keep these guys under control for the next 2 days so they can get in the cage. I'm super excited for it. As for these two guys on my left and right, Isiah and Casey, you know, Isaiah's come into town like a storm, an unbelievable triangle finish over Joe Poirier, won a lot of fans over. And I think with Cage Titans, we've proven, you know, with Party and Michael Dufort, you don't have to be from New England or this area, that if you come in and perform and show up and show out, you know, the fans will appreciate you. So, you know, shout out to Isiah coming back to defend that title. And as for Casey, like, you know, he has some big shoes to fill stepping in on this title fight. It's a fight he's been asking for 6, 7, 8 months since he's beat Joe Poirier in the promotion as well. Then he went out and beat a former title contender in Mitch Raposo's former opponent, Justin Valentin. Those two fought for the title. So he's beaten 2 guys that have fought for this title, and he's wanted it. So he's in. I'm stoked for that fight. And then how can you not love the fun of the OG titles? You know, Kenny Champion, Johnny Cupcakes, all the amateur titles. I can go down the whole damn card, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I'm super excited for this card. It's a great way to end the year for Cage Titans. But with that being said, it's not the end for us because Ring Titans is December 13th. So don't forget that. But either way, I'm excited. I'm happy. I hope you guys are excited for this card as well. One thing I want to say is that a lot of times, you know, you're there early for the fights because you want to see your friend fight and you might want to go party afterwards. Trust me, the party, no pun intended, and the party is the end of this card. This card is stacked at the end, stay to the end. Party Perrin, the King of the North, the Party, headline it. Isiah Torres doesn't have a cool nickname yet. Wonder Bread Warrior. You know, these guys at the top of the card are going to be incredible. So that would be my plea to you. I know you want to have some drinks and sneak out early after your friend fights. Trust me, these fights at the end are the ones you're going to want to stay for. If that's all from me, any other questions from anybody in the audience? Come on, Jeremy. I know you got a question. No? Anybody else? Nick? All right, go ahead. Give him the mic. One last question.
Question for Jay. Jay, why do you only fight 40-year-old dudes?
All right. Never. That's why we don't take questions from the audience.
Thank you for coming out.
Does anybody have any real questions? Anybody else? All right. So I had a couple questions in the chat. Somebody asked if we were going to do stare downs. We are not doing stare downs today, especially the way things started. So maybe we'll try tomorrow at weigh-ins, at the ceremonial weigh-ins. So cheap plug for the ceremonial weigh-ins tomorrow, 1 p.m. It is at the Wolves Den. It's the brand new venue for Ring Titans 2. I encourage you to stay. Come on out to the Wolves Den in Pembroke for the ceremonial weigh-ins, and maybe I'll have some more security there tomorrow, and maybe we'll get these guys to stare down. Maybe we'll put some plexiglass in front of them or something like that. But we'll try to get them face-to-face tomorrow. I think that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys, all you fighters here, for staying somewhat calm so we can get through this. And thank you so much.